Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, today's word God's prosperity plan for us. It is not a promise. God's prosperity plan for us. It is not a promise that, okay, until you start praying. It is not by praying and fasting. So, hope you are understanding God's prosperity plan. A lot of us are making efforts. We have that zeal to be rich. A lot of people wants to be rich by all means. They have plans. They want to take care of their family. I want to take care of my mommy. I want to take care of my daddy. I want to buy a house. I want to build a house. We all have that desire in our heart to be prosperity, to be very rich. But how will you be rich? There are some steps you need to take. There are some steps you need to take. A lot of people don't, everybody in the world, there's no single one, there's no one person that wants to be poor. Everybody has that ambition, has that determination to be rich. And it's God has given us that. God is in God's promise that He wants to make us wealthy. He wants to give us His riches according to His glory. It is there. So God's wish for us is for us to be rich, wealthy. That's God's plan for us. But we need to make efforts. We need to take steps. It's not by praying and fasting. It is not just by going to church. It is not just by being a prayer warrior. No, God's prosperity in the book of Deuteronomy 8:18. It is only God that crowns one's effort with success too. No matter your effort, no matter, it's only God that gives the power to be wealthy. Only God that can give you that power to be wealthy. So it's not by praying and fasting. You have to know God's plan for your life. Listen, the number one thing you need to do is to know the plan. Don't go, you that you are supposed to be a footballer, you go and start singing. That's not the plan for your life. You end up frustrated. You that you are supposed to be a carpenter, you are becoming a barber. That's not God's plan for you. So you need to know, you need to understand God's plan. Once you see that light, once you see that vision, it's all. So you now begin to work on that path. Then things will become brighter and brighter, brighter and brighter. You see, once you are on God's plan for your life, everything is set for you to become wealthy. But as long as you don't know the plans God has for you, don't follow the crowd, because some people are into forex trading. Maybe they are making money in forex. You run and go and jump into forex. That might not be the plans for you. You might start making it, maybe start doing fine, but at the end, it is not by how far but how well. It is not by how far. You have to know God's plan for your life. As if you can just recognize God's plan for you, that's all. The moment a person can recognize God's plan for his life, there's no devil that can stop you. No devil, no power, no forces. But once you are unable to recognize that thing, it will really affect that person. It will really affect, because that person tends to become frustrated at the later end. It's only God that can just help that person. So it is very important for us. Only God that can crown our effort. So let us not just by praying and fasting that I want to become rich, I want to be this. No, put in works. It's only God that crowns our reward. It's only God that is the rewarder. It's only God that can reward us. Our parents can reward us. No matter what you are doing, it's only God that will reward us, reward you, if the level you will be. And another thing we have to have in mind is, don't be, don't waste away. Be doing something, have something that you are doing. Don't just sit down and do nothing. Sitting down and doing nothing, you have to. So it's very, very important for us to have an idea of something. Start up something now. We have to start. So I don't want this video to be too long. So that's today's word, sha. I remember my humble self, Ota Osanoma. God bless you.